Alright, hello friends. Alright, today we're looking at how to sell, and we also need to debunk false motivation that have wrecked a lot of businesses. You see, when it comes to selling, a lot of things people take selling seriously. Some other persons do not take selling seriously, and it's quite amazing to see that most entrepreneurs or business owners, as I often love to call them, do not take selling seriously. You see a lot of people learning a whole lot of skills. Now, I train people, pride myself to have a lot of knowledge, and I know a lot about businesses, about scaling businesses, about making more profit. But one thing I've observed is that a lot of persons learn a whole lot of skills, but they do not learn the most important skill that a business owner must have. I know you are wondering, so what is the most important skill a business owner must have? What is the most important skill a business owner must have? The most important skill a business owner must have is the ability to sell. Your ability to sell, or what we call your closing skills. How to close a sale. Your closing skills, your ability to sell is your most important skill as a business person, as a business owner. So when you see somebody in business who says, I don't know how to sell, then they should not be into business. So if you are going to be into business, then you must know how to sell. If you do not know how to sell, then you should not be in business. Find something else to do. Are you with me? So you have to find something else to do, because if you really cannot sell, then you should not be into business. So before I talk to you about how to sell in these few minutes we have, how to sell, before you sell to someone, you must. Alright, sorry about that. Nobody likes, like I was saying, nobody likes to deal with a trap. No, so before you sell, your most the most important thing you should know before you sell, before you say I sell a product, nobody loves to deal with a trap. I want to buy something from you, and the person is a trap. You know what we mean? The person, no enthusiasm. No. Before you sell, you must be an enthusiastic person. You should be somebody who shows eagerness. We should see you, and there should be an inspiration you naturally give out. Because I want to buy something. Let's say you sell landed properties. A brother asked the question, they say, how do I sell landed properties? So you sell landed properties. Now, you sell landed properties. How do you go about that? You can't say, come and buy this land, and you are all looking confused, no eagerness, no enthusiasm, you are not somebody that incites passion. So we say, before you can pride yourself as a salesperson, you have to be someone who incites inspiration, incites eagerness in people. People should see the eagerness. You should believe in your business. You should believe in your product. So there should be the eagerness in you that shows that, oh, I sell. I know what I'm doing. So you have to be that. So before I tell you my secrets, 7 secrets I used to sell, 7 secrets that quite every serious business owner or entrepreneur must know. Whether you are into tangible goods or intangible goods, you must know these 7 things. But before I talk about that, you can't sell if you're not an enthusiastic person. So to sell, you must be enthusiastic, and you must have confidence that people can buy what you are saying. Imagine somebody trying to sell a product who is not even sure somebody can buy it, so you are shocked. Like, what happened? They bought it. I was not expecting somebody to buy it. No, you should be expecting people to buy. You don't need failures like that. We call them failures. You don't need a failure mentality. No, you should have an enthusiastic front. I am ready to sell, and I know people will buy from me. You get that? All right. So 7 tips, 7 key secrets you must know if you want to be, if you want to sell. How do I sell? You can never sell effectively if you do not have sales secrets. So again, I want to emphasize it. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, your most important skill, people ask me often, what is the most important skill an entrepreneur must have? It is selling skills. An entrepreneur that cannot sell is not an entrepreneur. If you are too lazy, and I'm speaking to everybody, if you are listening, you say, I have a business, but I just don't know how to sell. You are lazy. Get off your bed. Get off your bed. Start selling. An entrepreneur must be enthusiastic, must be eager to sell. You must learn how to sell. If you do not learn how to sell, then you are not a business owner. Then you are not ready to do business. So we got that out of the way. So 7 tips you must know. 7 tips, 7 secrets, call it whatever you want to call it. 7 tips, 7 major things you must know if you are going to sell. Is number 1, you must define your customers. Who is my customer? Who do I sell to? So people ask me, I want to get clients. I say, no. The first thing is not how do I get customers. It's not getting customers. It's knowing who can buy your product. Is knowing who can buy your product. I should not sell Smith to a nursing mother. I shouldn't sell rice to a makeup artist. That's quite stupid. So define your customer. So the people ask the wrong question. The first thing, the first selling secret is to define your customers. Who are my customers? Who do I sell to? Who are my customers? Now, remember in this video, I said I was going to be debunking false motivation. Now, one of the motivations people often get is you hear a lot of persons say, for me, you hear people say things like, everybody sells food, so I must sell food. That's why we have a lot of restaurants that turn to buka. They started well, but it turns to something else. Some persons, the very first thing they think of when they have a business is to do logo. I don't know who is teaching them business, but that's not a business person that don't know how to sell that has logo is just wasting his time. So some things are over pushed beyond necessary. You say you don't know how to sell, but you have a website. You don't know how to sell, you have a Facebook page. Is it Facebook you are selling for? So 7 major tips that I use, 7 major secrets you must have if you sell, if you want to sell effectively. Number 1, define your customers. Define your customers. Know your market. Define your customers. Who are you selling to? Who are you selling to? Define your market. Define your customers. Who do you sell to? Who do you sell to? Who do you sell educational services to? Who do you sell landed properties to? Who do you sell chickens to? Who do you sell cars to? Because some people, you just see somebody enters your workshop, enters your studio, enters what your facility, and you just want to sell to the person. You end up selling to somebody who is not interested in your product at all. So you need to define your customers, define your market, know exactly who your customers are. Know exactly who your customers are. Once you know who your customers are, you have done a lot of the work already. So you will not be, again I'm saying it, so that you will not sell Smith to someone who needs baby things. It's quite hilarious. Say everybody's no. Imagine selling stationaries to an eatery. Selling stationaries to an eatery. Nah, they say you need whiteboard. Madam, this is your booker business will move forward if you have a whiteboard. No, now, so define your customers. Is that okay? Define your customers. Know your market very well. Then secondly, we talk about have a sales message. Have a sales message. Some people say, I don't have a sales message. I don't have, and you have to have a defined sales message. What do you tell your customers? What do you tell the people who you want to sell to? What do you tell them? What do you tell them? Is it as you meet people, or people come to you? Because two things: either you go meet the prospective clients, either you go meet them or they come to you. Now you can go and meet them or they come to you. Now if they do come to you, or however, you must have a sales message. What is your sales message? What is your sales message? So your sales message looks more like we say have a clear presentation, much like if you are pitching your business to someone. What would you say? What would you say? So have a sales message, and your sales message, why people don't know why they need your product. So if you are going to have a sales message, your sales message should begin with why do they need your product. So, and the why they need your product is defined in two ways. So number one is, remember, it's defined in two ways. Why do they need your product? So before you tell them why they need your product, you have to tell them what they don't know about your product. Remember, why they need your product, so you have to tell them what they don't know about your product. For example, I was telling someone who uses Samsung phone, and I said, hope you use the artificial intelligence, and the person was like, artificial intelligence? I just make call and all of this. No, I said, no, I'm driving. I say, Bisbee, call my wife. Her number starts ringing. Bisbee, do this, do this, do this, do this. You know, so people have, so why they need your product, you have to tell them what they don't know about your product, what they don't know about your real estate business, what they don't know about your restaurant, what they don't know about your fashion line, what they don't know about your boutique, what they don't know about your pharmacy, what they don't know about it. So let people know what they don't know. Somebody met me and said he needed, they just, in fact, the brother didn't know what he wanted. He just, we started our business, we don't just know what we are doing. So I immediately told him why he needs my help without him going any further. So people need to know why. What don't they know? What don't they know about your product or your service? Let that be the first thing you say. Because people already know, for example, I sell milk. Why should they buy my own milk and not the other one? So what don't they know about mine? Put that first. What don't they know? What don't they know? Then what product or what service am I offering them? And once you let them know what they don't know, let them know what you are offering them. And when I'm talking about a sales message. Remember, the first one, define your customers. Secondly, we say have a sales message. If I'm going to have a sales message, let them know why they need your product. Why do they need your product? And why they need your product, I said, is two things. What don't they know about your product? And the second why about your product is, what is your product really about? Then thirdly, people oftentimes, why should we buy you? Why should it be your own product we are buying? So why should it be your own product you are buying? So you should be able to present to them why they should buy your product, why they should buy your product, why they should buy your product. Because people often, why this real estate firm? Why not this other real estate firm? Why this restaurant? Why not this other restaurant? So present that clearly in your sales message, and always have a call to action, so that you don't have, whenever you have a prospective client, never let the client walk away without a scheduled meeting. It is unintelligent. You wasted 30 minutes without having a follow-up. Nah, you wasted 2 hours without having a follow-up. No. So even if you love to talk, don't talk like that. So have a sales message. Is that okay? Have a sales message. So there are certain things that should be in that message of yours. Certain things should be in that message. Then number 3, I'm just giving you tips. There's a lot we can say about that. I can write a book, 200 pages on having a sales message. So benefits are both features. benefits above features. Now, every business is not marketed the same way, obviously. So benefits above features. I often say that. I teach people benefits above features. Why? Because people buy results. So sell results to people. Is that okay? Sell results to people. What is the result of using this product? What do I get after using this product? What do I get after using your service? So sell the results, the benefits, and try to use simple language. Some people, you use too much technical jargons. No, benefits above features. So sell the benefits, sell the benefits, sell the benefits. Leave the features alone, because most people do not know the jargons. Most people do not know the language of you are telling somebody. You lost people. For example, you are selling computer to somebody. You say the processor, you mention all of those things. People just want to buy a good laptop. The layman on the street does not know which one is processor. The layman on the street does not know all of those things. You need to use simple languages they can get. This laptop is fast, it does not hook. You have said it of trying to use this the this one. No, you will confuse people trying to use all those technical languages. So one of the first things I do is that I don't even learn technical languages. So sometimes I end up forgetting technical languages. Use simple languages that people can understand, because people like things being simple. So benefits above feature. Let me know what I'm benefiting from this product. What do I benefit from this service? Whether you like it or not, people are predominantly selfish. People love what they will gain more than you. People don't care about what you gain, they care about what they will gain. So put that first. What are they gaining? So sell benefits above the features. Sell the result of it. Instead of saying I'm a health coach, I can help you stay healthy. Help me stay healthy. We have been hearing that since we were young. No. The dream body for your husband, the dream body for your wife, you are selling the results. That's just it. So hit the result, sell the results, sell the benefits, sell the benefits, sell the benefits, sell the benefits, sell the benefits. Then number 4 tip you must know, number 4 major secret in selling is, I call it the pricing and negotiation. Have a right price and have proper negotiation. Pricing and negotiation. Price and negotiation. You see, most people don't know how much they should charge. So you hear people say, my product is very cheap. No, I don't want cheap. How many of you will be proud to buy a shirt of 500 naira? I know I will not be. I will not be proud to wear a shirt of 1,000 naira. So you will not tell your friends I bought a shirt of 800 naira. You will hide it because you know it will be too cheap. They will laugh at you that Kai. So people don't like buying cheap things, though they want, what they really want is affordable, not cheap. So your pricing, your negotiation matters a lot. So how do we define that? Your right pricing, you know your right pricing by understanding your competition. With your competition, you know your pricing. 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 So what do your competition sell? How much do they sell? The leading people in that industry, how much do they sell? So your pricing negotiation is quite key. So have proper negotiation. Negotiation, you should be persuasive. Pricing, right pricing. You should never sell cheap. I advise anybody, never sell cheap, sell affordable. The only thing that should be cheap that anybody can buy is food stuff. So never sell cheap. 5 baskets of onions is sold for 1,000 naira. I will buy it because onions is onions. You can't fake onions. I can see it there. It's not. But you say an iPhone 12 is sold for 10,500. I won't buy it. I know it's fake. So pricing. So you say it's cheap. No, they know how to use that. So don't sell cheap. Sell affordable. And when people say package it very well, if you package it very well, you can sell it 10,500. So something that it's sold 2,000 naira, people now package it and say 10,000 naira. What happens is that once I open it and I see that it was not worth the price, we end up bad mounting the product, and you don't need bad reviews, bad publicity, because word of mouth spreads faster than advert. Word of mouth spreads faster than advert. So pricing and negotiation, is that okay? Then learn price and negotiation, pricing and negotiation. So that was number 4. Number 5, sell trust. You have heard that said severally. People talk about, they even did a comedy on it to say, I sell integrity. Say no. So sell integrity, sell trust, sell integrity. And how do you do that? People often wonder. Learn how to give inside information. Learn how to give inside information. If you know there are 2 qualities to a product, let them know that I say this one is not as qualitative as this one. It's because you are my friend, that's why I'm telling you this. So it's because you are my friend, that's why I'm telling you this. So learn to build trust. So learn to give inside information. Learn to give inside information. Learn to give inside information. So give an inside scoop. Give an inside scoop. Give an inside. I call it insider information. Make the person feel like the person knows what only you, the owner of the business, know. People are comfortable with people like that. So let the person know that this is exactly how it is. So give such an insider information. Of course, you don't give the total amount except the person is your whatsoever. I don't know how to put that. Sell trust. Give inside information. So how you sell trust is that you give an inside information. And the inside information looks more like for example, somebody comes and meets me, say, sir, I need your service, business consulting, I need you to help me, business solutions. I started my business, we're not making the profit we want to make. Now, I can give the person inside information by telling the person, because I know you, I will normally not offer my services for this amount, but because I know you. So you build trust by giving inside information. Either you use statements like that, or you learn how to say, other people charge this, but I will not charge you this. Learn how to. That's one aspect of it. The core of inside information looks like you are letting the person know exactly how much you bought the product that you are selling. So inside information looks more like that. So it's almost like you are gaining nothing. So the secret, I'll put it like this, how you sell trust is make the prospect or the client or the customer in front of you know that you are not gaining anything. They will buy your product. It sells faster. You sell faster like that than any other way. So sell trust is insider information. Even though you are gaining something, make it look like you are not gaining something. Does that mean that you are lying? No. It's called act of selling. So you are not lying. You are actually letting the person know that this is the best they can get it. Is that okay? Then number 6. So I know some people are already wondering, is it not going to talk about social media marketing? Is it not going to talk about advertisement? Number 6. Master online and offline advertisement. You must master online and offline advertisement. So if you are going to sell, you must master online and offline advertisement. Online advertisement, take note of all the social media platforms, do your SEO, search engine optimization, do Google ads, do Facebook ads, do all of those things. So master online advertisement, master offline advertisement. So offline advertisement, we often say this: if you are into business and all your friends don't know you are into business, you are not serious. So offline advertisement, let me teach you about that. A lot of people teaching you about online advert, digital marketing, and all of that. So let's focus more. We do that also here in Hadi Consultancy. But master offline advertisement. Now, offline advertisement is quite key because a lot of persons can easily be reached and persuaded with word of mouth. So when we talk about offline advertisement, the top of that list should be word of mouth. If you have a business and all your friends do not know what you do, and by friends I mean everybody that knows you should know what you do. Everybody that knows you should know what you do. So master online and offline advertisement. So use content and social media marketing to your advantage. Learn how to use social media marketing, content marketing to your advantage. So that's for the online. So for offline, word of mouth, media print, all of those things you put out there. But before you do all of that, because like I said, the number one thing the business owner must know is how to sell. Number one thing the business owner must know is how to sell. Learn, don't be lazy, please. Don't be lazy. Master word of mouth. If you have a product, everybody should know about your product. Don't just say, I've put it on Facebook, I've paid for an advert, you fold your hands. No. If you have phone numbers of people, call all the people on your phone list, letting them know the service you render. Let them know you sell landed properties. Call, if there's a way you can access phone directories, all of that. Call people. Let everybody know what you do. Let everybody know what you do. Number seven, selling secret, which is often the most asked question when somebody is a business owner, is how do I keep my clients? So the number 7 selling secret is learning how to keep and retain your customers. Learning how to keep and retain your customers. Learning how to keep and retain your customers. Learn how to keep and retain your customers. Learn how to keep and retain your customers. So that's what we're talking about. Have a proper customer service. If people buy from you, know the people who buy from you. Call them. Imagine the person who I bought chicken from attending my birthday. Imagine the person I bought a house from coming for my child's dedication. See, the little things in life matters a lot. So learn how to keep and retain your customers. And people say, how do I keep and retain my customers? The way you have kept your friends all these years. So how do you keep and retain your customers? The way you have kept your friends all these years. Lastly, a lot of motivations have destroyed a lot of businesses. People say, so those are the 7 selling secrets. Define your customers, slash your market, have a sales message, benefits above features, pricing and negotiation as we call it, sell trust, master online and offline advertisement. Then learn how to keep and retain your customers. Learn how to keep and retain your customers. So those 7 things would help you. So take note of those 7 things. Then for a lot of motivations have killed a lot of businesses. And I want to repeat it again because since I opened my office, and for the last 4 years of having people call me and talk to me about businesses, one of the challenges, one of the things I've seen people cry most about is that, but they said there's money in it. So motivation have actually wrecked a lot of person because the motivation is false. We call it false motivation. What proper motivation does is that it disciplines you. So we say true motivation is self-discipline. You are disciplined, not that you are motivated. Say there's money in selling tomatoes. Everybody eats tomatoes. What about those that are eating tomatoes? For every overhyped motivation, there is the counter of it. So I saw something trending recently. Some friends of mine, business colleagues, were talking about it. Somebody said, I focus on winners so that the winners will win more. I don't focus on losers. It's quite a lazy man's approach to business. If you focus on winners, they are already won, so why would they need you? So no, it's a lazy man's approach. So if every business coach takes that approach, they're going to be in trouble. I only focus on winners. So who is going to transform SMEs into larger corporations? Is a lazy man's approach. No. So learn to take challenges, transform. So who are losers? There's nobody that is actually a loser. They just need proper information. So it's not hyping people. No, they need proper information. So a lot of false motivations have wrecked businesses in the sense that people have been told everybody needs a delivery service, so you open your delivery service without knowing what it takes to run a delivery service. Everybody does this. People have started several things without having a background information about it. So never start a business just because somebody said everybody does this. Have a background information. It will help you a lot. Hope you learned something. Until we see and meet again tomorrow, I remain your consultant. You expect me to say I remain? No, I'm playing with you. All right, love you all. Thank you.